Hello everyone, welcome to this video. We're talking about women in their 20s. What should a thing that women should do in their 20s? So let's see. So in your 20s, a lot of people make mistakes in their 20s, wasting their time, wasting their lives, throwing their lives away, and there's consequences of everything in your action. Everything you do, there's consequences. You may think and you may not think. So women, hear this, listen. In your 20s, what you should do in your 20s is focus on your purpose. In your 20s, you should build yourself and improve yourself to be the woman, to be that perfect woman for that perfect man that God has for you. So be that perfect woman. Improve yourself. Maybe an example, you're fat or you're obese or you have a lot of pimples, you have a bad hairstyle or you're bald or anything like that. I'm not judging your bald. They can still get guys, anybody can get guys. Like, if you have a desire to get guys, you will get guys. Like, it's true, but you just have to be patient for that perfect one to come to you. So in your 20s, focus on improving yourself, being that perfect woman for that perfect guy if he comes to you. Be that perfect woman. Be submissive. If you're disrespecting your parents, fix yourself. Respect your parents, honor your parents, submit to your parents, and honor your mother and father. The Bible says, honor your mother and father. If you honor, that's why it says, obey your parents. If you disobey your parents, obey your parents. Your parents are in the role of your life. So, without your parents, you will not go in that big step to the real world. If you don't like it, welcome to the real world. This is the real world right here. I'm telling you right now, in this real world. So, in your 20s, you need to focus on your purpose. Maybe it could be college. Yeah, study. Focus on college. Focus on getting a degree or a certificate. Focus on that. Or if you own a business, focus on getting a business. If the most attractive woman, the age of the most attractive woman starts at 18 to 25 are the most attractive women. So between those age, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a husband or whatever it is, keep him, maintain him, manage him. Be that perfect woman. If you still need to improve yourself, which there's always going to be something that you need to work on in the relationship, that you need to improve yourself. Yeah, improve yourself, work on yourself, keep working. A lot of women, they stay too comfortable. They're like, yeah, I'll stay too comfortable. Don't stay too comfortable. Like, be submissive, respect, and all that. A lot of mistake women make is dropping out of college. I mean, college is not for everybody, but yeah, maybe you want to own a business, or if you're gonna drop out of college, like, do something with your life. Don't just drop out and do nothing, or drop out and have fun in your 20s, wasting your time. Don't waste your time in your 20s. In your 20s, you're gonna have the most opportunity of your life. In your 20s, you're gonna have the most opportunity in career and relationship and your purpose. Your purpose are gonna be fulfilled most likely in your 20s. Could be in your 30s and your 40s, but that's some people. But most is in their 20s. So focus. A lot of women, they call it the hoe phase. The hoe phase. The I want experience with the guys. So they date guys. They go to bars, clubs. Hot girl summer season coming. So they leaving the guy in spring, and they getting prepared, doing the BBL, doing the surgery, the lip surgery, preparing for hot girl summer. Yeah, but most of them go to bars, club, hooking up with guys and random guys and all that. And like if you're that type of woman that are in that phase, or you want experience, you are never gonna be happy just going to one guy to another guy, next day to another guy, next day to another guy, next day to another guy, sleeping with another guy, da 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 da. Keep going. You're gonna be more depressed, and guys, like when guys see or when guys hear about that experience, that women are going through phase, the whole phase, and she dating a whole bunch of guys, the guys are not gonna like that. They're gonna leave her and they're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. They don't like a woman that been with a lot of guys. Or if they're dating a woman and that woman been with a lot of guys, she been sleeping with a whole bunch of guys in the past, like even though she left them alone, they're gone, the guys in the past are in the past, she dating this guy, but this guy knows that this woman is with another guy, so that guy is not gonna take you serious, cause he don't like a woman being a whole phase or in an experience. So most of them in their 20s, instead of getting a guy and maintaining a guy, they just go in the whole phase, the experience phase in their 20s. And they're like, when I'm 30, I'm gonna get married. When I'm 30, I'm gonna have kids. When I'm 35, I'm gonna get married. And stuff like that. But listen, compare with a woman that's on her 30s and compare with a woman that's on her 20s. Yeah. Compare to them two. According to most researchers and podcasters, they say that a woman that's age 20 are gonna get more guys than a woman that's age 30 on her 30s. So most women on their 20s will be more attractive. If you can fix yourself on your 20s, if you can improve your hairstyle, improve your nails, that's all good. Improve your nails, you improve your hair, you improve all that. The clothes you're wearing, you're improving, you're shopping, going to Ross and stuff like that, buying clothes, jewelries, and a whole bunch of stuff. But look, that's not gonna help. Like, a guy wants a woman to be submissive, a woman that's there for him, to encourage him, and to respect. Respect is very important. And woman, remember, for those who are in a relationship with a guy, remember, communication is important. So if you're seeing that he's doing something that you don't tolerate or you don't like, talk to him, don't disrespect him or yell at him, be like, oh, you stupid. No. Like, just talk to him, like, have a conversation, be like, look, let's have a conversation, let's talk. I'm seeing that you're talking to other girls. I'm seeing that you're looking at other girls, you're looking at them butt cheeks, like you're looking at that. So, or you're looking at typical woman, and like, I don't tolerate that, so I don't like that. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like you're gonna cheat or something like that. Hopefully he doesn't cheat, but look, it is what it is. But have a conversation. Communication is important. The reason why there's a lot of breakup, there's a lot of divorces going on in marriages, is because they don't communicate in the relationship. They don't communicate. And I'm gonna give you an example, a soccer game. So, one soccer team, they play together, but they don't talk. They don't communicate. They don't play in position. They play crazy, like in a circle or in a mess, a pile mess. They play like a pile. They don't play organized in a position. So they're playing against a team that plays with the position, that are organized, they communicate all. There's two teams, the team that doesn't communicate and the team that does communicate. So which one is going to win? Pretty obviously, the team that communicates, the team that are organized is gonna win. And most likely they're gonna win the championship. And they're gonna be successful. Compared to marriage, same thing with marriage. A marriage can be successful. A relationship can be successful if you communicate and you're organized. And what I'm talking about organized is, women, stay in your feminine position. Do not go in your masculine position. Do not be in the leadership position. Do not be like, I'm the leader, I'm the boss. Because we have a lot of women. We live in the United States. We live in a rich country. We live in a country that everything's given free, for free. Like, in your bad behavior, in your good behavior, I'm talking about especially the woman. Like, everything's given for free. Like, you want a car, you want a house, there you go, free. You want a job? Okay, go get a job. Bam, you get a job already. A girl working at McDonald's? Wow, that's a pretty girl working at McDonald's. Which one that girl would choose, an engineer or one of the employees of McDonald's? She's obviously gonna choose the engineer because she wants the high value guy. But we live in an ignorant country, the rich country, and like, America has brainwashed you, woman. America has brainwashed you, telling you that you can be independent. Not telling you, but telling you by action. Like, they're giving you the opportunity to be independent, have your house, have your car, have your job and all that. So yeah, you have all that. And a lot of women, they have flow, they're arrogant, they're like, yeah, I'm a boss babe. They're like, I got money, I got cars and all that. And guys do not like that. Guys do not like a woman that's with flow. Like, yo, what's up, man? What's up? I'm got rich, I got money, I'm more independent than you. Yeah, nah. You may not act like how I am acting, the examples I'm giving. You may not be acting like that, but your action is. Action speaks louder than words. So you are probably acting in a different way that the guy knows that you have flow. Another thing is, like, women be in the leadership position because they're more independent than the guys. They're in the masculine position while the guy's in the feminine position. And yeah, that is a problem. But listen, woman, stay in your feminine position. What a woman should do is be submissive, be respectful, honor your husband, honor your mother and father. So listen, when you honor your mother and father, you honor your husband too. So the way you treat your parents is going to be the same way you're going to treat your husband. It's going to be the same way you treat your kids. So treat them nice. I'm gonna give you a round of applause to those who are successful in the relationship. Congratulations to all the women. Okay, listen, for those who are struggling and successful still, because you may go to obstacle courses in your 20s, and between those ages 18 to 25 are the most attractive one. So don't be on OkCupid, don't be on Tinder, don't be on Bumble swiping left after left after left after left, and then when you're age 30 you're like, no wonder I'm single. Go out there, don't go on online dating. Like, that's a waste of time. You don't go on Tinder, OkCupid, Hinge, eHarmony, Christian Mingle. Like, man, go out there, dress good, go out there. A guy may see you, he might approach to you, but ask God. Ask God, like, this is the guy you want me to be with or not? Observe how he's acting. See, if he's in his feminine position, like, oh baby, I can't live without you, oh man, like, that's showing weakness. So yeah, you have the right to leave that guy with God's permission. Maybe he wants you to be with that guy still. He'll fix him. But another thing is, when a woman is in a relationship, she trying to change the guy. She forcing him. She trying to change the guy and force him. That's not the solution. You can't force a person to change. Listen, the Bible even talks about it. You can't force a person to change. So my advice for you is fix yourself. Like, it may sound dumb, it may not sound like it doesn't make sense, you may think, but really, if you want to change your husband, if you want to change him, you want to make him get a better job or get his act together, his life together, change yourself. Pray to God, change yourself. Maybe you need to be delivered. Maybe you need to accept Jesus. Maybe you need Jesus. Some of that. Do something about yourself, and you'll see that your husband will change. Have faith and trust in God. Also, woman, please do not waste your 20s, because in your 20s they're going through hoe phase and entertainments. They're going to college parties and all of that. And that's why guys do not want to date college girls, because college girls, they fool around. Most of them, not all. College girls and girls from the real world is fooling around, playing games and a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to hear no games. I'm not coming here to waste my time to play games. So don't play games in your 20s. Don't play with your life. Don't play with time. Let me tell you, time is not to play with. Time is not a toy that a little baby plays and chew. Time is not a toy. So please use your time wisely in your 20s. Maybe focus on your purpose. Maybe if you're in a relationship, maintain that guy. Maintain him. Because in the hoe phase, the experience phase, maybe you say, I want experience. There will be consequences. You leaving this guy, going to the next guy. You're leaving this guy, going to the next guy. Guy after guy after guy. Listen, this experience, this whole phase, right now, it may be fun, may be cool, may be fun, like, wow, super fun. But in the finish line, consequences is like this. waiting for you. He's waiting for you in the finish line. So maybe maybe cheating on your boyfriend, or getting the whole phase, hooking up, being a hooker. Listen, there's consequences on the finish line, and a lot of people make these mistakes. They're in the finish line thinking that they're gonna get married, they're gonna have to meet the beautiful man. The more guys you date, the more guys you experience, the more that you're not gonna be able to maintain a long-term relationship. So if you can get a guy, maintain him, because the more guys you date, the relationship is gonna take long. In a short term, long in a short term. So like dating a lot of guys, but short. So you're wasting time. So don't be dating a lot of guys, looking for the perfect one. Your imagination may be thinking about, I want the guy from Twilight, I want the guy like Jack, I want a guy like Superman with big muscle, money, all that. Look, your imagination is the reason why you're still single. I'm not exposing you, but it's true. Your imagination's like, I want Justin Bieber, a guy like Justin Bieber. I want Jack. But look, you're still single, right? Yeah, don't talk. Listen to me. Find a guy, go out there in the real world. This real life. This ain't fairy tale. This real life. So go out there, find a guy. And if you can maintain that relationship for your 30s. Because when you're in your 30s, you're not going to be attractive. Most likely, you're not going to be attractive. The same as you were in your 20s and 18s. Trust me. We have a lot of single moms. We have a lot of single women that are on the 30s and 40s, and they're struggling to find a man. And it's because their consequences in their 20s, wasting their time, playing with time, thinking that they have time. You think you have time. You're like, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Time passes by quick. It becomes one day, and then one day becomes 1 week, and then 1 week becomes a month, then months become a year, and then years become years, plenty of years, and then later you notice, you're like, I'm 35 and I'm still single. I'm 40 and I'm still single. Consequences is in the finish line. Listen, going through the whole phase leads to consequences. If you want to go through that path, I recommend don't. In your 20s, you should be focusing on your purpose, and if you have a guy, maintain that relationship in your 20s for all your life. If you're in your 20s, find that perfect guy. God has that perfect guy for you. Don't seek it like on Tinder, not Hulu, on Hinge, on the online dating app. They'll be seeking on there. Listen, the whole phase may seem fun. The experience, you want to have experience. When you have experience dating a whole bunch of guys, yeah, it's a good thing, you know. You get to know yourself. You get to know what exactly you want from a guy. You're like, I want this. I want him to do this and that. But the more guys you date, think about it. The more guys you date, you start becoming more picky. You get to know yourself. That's the good effect. You get to know yourself and you're like, I want a guy to be like this. I want a guy to be like that. You get to know yourself. But the consequences, the bad side of it is you're going to become more picky. You're going to be like, I don't like it when he does this and that. But look, when you get married, it's like accepting Jesus. When you accept Jesus in your life, you need to give up some things in your life. So it's the same thing when you get married. When you get married, you need to give up another half of your life to be married. I'm not talking about giving up on your purpose. Like, pursue your purpose, but give up the things that you can't do in your life, like going to girls' night out and stuff like that, going to clubs and parties and all that. You need to give up. Definitely need to give up all that. So don't be like going to clubs and bars and a whole bunch of stuff, hanging out with your friends. Cause if I was a husband, I wouldn't let her go out in the clubs and the bars or girls' night out. I have boundaries and laws, but look, the Bible says the husband is the leader. The husband, he leads, he sets the example, and the woman follows, respect, and submits. It doesn't say exactly like that, but I'm just describing what it says in the Bible. The husband leads, set the example of how a woman should, and a woman follows. The husband sets an example. So this is an example of Jesus. We're the wives, Jesus is the husband. So Jesus sets the example of how we should live our life. And we should follow, we should submit, and we should respect. So remember, respect and honor and obey. The way you treat your parents, you're going to treat the same with your husband. Another mistake is in the relationship, the wives or the girlfriend. She be putting too much stress in the relationship. Like, you think it's gonna work. Like, you're putting too much stress, putting too much, like, all anger in there. Like, listen, relationship may be toxic, but it's not always the guy that's toxic. Maybe, most likely, you're the only one. You're the one that's bringing in the toxicness, the anger, the negative energy, the negative mind into the relationship. And that's why the relationship becomes toxic. You're bringing jealousy, bringing a whole lot of stuff into the table. And bam, it's right there. So yeah, back to the topic of United States is full of disrespectful people, rude people, and all that. Look, compared to 1930s, 1930s was a woman cook, cleans the house, prepares the clothes for the husband for the next day work, prepares snacks and food for him for tomorrow's work. And the husband works, provides the food, provides the money, and all that. The husband goes to work. The wives take care of the kids. That too. So look, that was back in the day. And back in the day, women were taught by their parents. Women were taught how to be submissive, respectful, and all that. How to cook, how to clean the house, take care of the kids, how to encourage the husband, submit to him, respect, and all that. Listen, we have other countries that are still doing that. Colombia, we have Venezuela, we have, the more poor the country is, the more the woman in those countries, the women were taught to be submissive, respectful, and honor. They honor their husband. They respect them. They submit. They cook and clean for them. So please, woman, please learn to do that, because America has brainwashed you, by giving you stuff for free. Everything's free in America, given for free. You're not poor. You got money, right? You live in a beautiful house. You're in a beautiful car. You have a whole lot of blessings in America. By that, woman becomes ignorant, disrespectful, and doesn't honor the husband or her parents, and has flown rich. She's independent. She can do whatever she wants in her life. We live in a free country. She's doing whatever she wants. And this is why America is a huge mess. So make sure you tell other women, if this video is not for you, tell other women out there to be respectful, submissive to the husband. Because a man does not want to be with a woman that's disrespectful, that's not submissive, that doesn't let herself be taken care of by the husband. The husband is to protect the woman. The man is to protect the woman and to be with her, take care of her, set the example. But we live in a free country that women do not let man do that. Women do not let man be the leader. Women do not let man be masculine. They get in the relationship, they rule over, they run over them, and they're like, I'm the boss here. You listen to me. And that's not how the way it is. So, the price is rising and everything. America, we have blessings. But compared to those other countries, they will be respectful as they can and still not get the blessing the same as America gets. I'm not being arrogant that America is more better than other countries. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that other countries with women, when it comes to women, I'm saying that other countries are better than America. The poor country. Because they were taught to be respectful, submissive. They honor their parents. They honor the husband. And they have a bright future. When they're in a relationship, they want a future in that relationship. They have hope. Like, they want to get married, they want to have kids. They have hope like that in other countries. But look at United States of America. United States of America is a free country. You can do whatever you want. Everything's given for free. You can be transgender, you can be lesbian, you can be gay. Look, the Bible says homosexuality can't inherit the kingdom of heaven. So, America is a whole different country. When a person gets married, or when a woman dates a guy, they don't put future hope on that. They just say, whatever it is. That's why we have a lot of wives cheating on their husband. Because the wife went to the hoe phase. She had experience with a whole bunch of guys. She had fun. She went to clubs and bars. And then she settled down 28. And then she get married after 8 years of happiness and marriages. And then the wife ends up going to the club, going to the bar again. She tempted, and she ends up going to the bar, ends up going to the club, and then she thinks about her old life, and then she misses her old life, and then she came back to her old life. Then guess what? Cheated on her husband, divorce, husband files a divorce, goes to court, bam, divorce. Do you think that's happy? That's very sad. Like, really, that is sad. Love leads men to weakness. So please, do me a favor. Do America a favor. Do God a favor. Focus on your purpose. If you're in a relationship, maintain it. If you want a man, ask God for the man. He will provide you. He will give it to you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Subscribe and like. We'll be praying for Ukraine. Also, I will put down in the description so we can donate to Ukraine. So if you can send some money to donate to Ukraine, donations, we will send money. I will send money to Ukraine, donate. So please do so. If you like the video, subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell. I had this podcast in Spotify, and Google, and Amazon, and iHeartRadio, I think. So make sure you like, subscribe. Keep watch my old videos in the past. Watch all my videos. We are doing a series, Women's in their 20s. So this week we'll be doing like 3 or 2. Depends, right? Depends on God. So I'm praying for Ukraine. If you need prayer requests or anything like that, put in a comment down below your prayer requests. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. If you want to hear a long podcast, I recommend you don't have to look at my face. You don't have to do, like, if you want to hear the whole thing, like hear it in work, hear it in a car, or when you're exercising and all that, that's another way you can do. But like just looking at the phone screen all day for 40 minutes, that's crazy. But like, hear it when you work out, hear the podcast when you're driving, when you're running, when you're riding a bike, when you're going hiking. Hear it out like that. You won't be bored. So yeah, in the name of Jesus we pray. Hope everyone be safe. Have a great day. Have a great time. Subscribe and like the channel.